Hi, my name is Semler Dieterich, and today for my Capstone 1 final, I will be talking about inclusive innovation at Mass General Brigham. To start, I will be going over a quick background of the case, my position statement, as well as an overview. To start, there is a lack of diversity, experienced mentorship absence, and experience over potential as my 3 criteria, as well as some statistics and my short-term and long-term action plan. To start, who is MGB? So Mass General Brigham is a Boston-based nonprofit hospital. They started in 1994 and were brought together as a name change with other local hospitals in the area in 1994. They are also the #1 hospital medical research facility. To start, my position statement: Mass General Brigham was money motivated as their attitude, as well as showed a lack of diversity both with gender as well as ethnicity. My overview: the president of Mass General Brigham and MIT were both concerned about the lack of diversity as stated throughout the case. One of the biggest issues was that women were less representative in the company, as well as experienced medical professionals. The lack of diversity was shown through many studies throughout this case, where 40% of women were employed in the medical field, but hospitals were hesitant to hire inexperienced people due to vast amount of funding required, as well as lengthy time requirements. So next would be the experience mentorship absence. The experienced mentors who had been in the field for 10 to 20 years turned away a lot of up-and-coming new potential for researchers and medical assistants. This displayed a non-friendly environment in which junior researchers could not grow and present their ideas. Like I said, Mass General Brigham made some mistakes taking experience over the incoming potential. The innovation office only spends time working with the experienced people compared to the new potential, and it is afraid that the new potential would put themselves out there. So to get into some statistics, Mass General Brigham, instead of putting their spending towards developing programs to develop these up-and-coming researchers and assistants, some of the things that they put their money into were new patient service revenue, premium revenue, direct academic and research revenue, as well as other revenue. Now, in terms of operating expenses, employee compensation and benefit expenses, supplies and other medical expenses, medical claims and research expenses, depreciation and amortization expenses, as well as interest expenses. Now, a better use of their money could have been used towards bridging the gap between male and female employees in the workforce, as displayed in the second graph, where it's an 83% male employees compared to 17% female from 2018 to 2019. Next, I will be going over my action plan. For the short term, my recommendations for MGB would be to implement diversity courses for a year to create better understanding for everyone in the company, those that are experienced, inexperienced, as well as people that are not a part of MGB, and also include the board of directors in this. This would give young, inexperienced researchers the access to be able to ask questions to the higher ups in an open and honest space where they wouldn't feel pressure. Long-term action plans would be encouraging practices where employees would be able to work together rather than work against each other. This would create a better environment for everyone. And then when hiring people, they should choose people with different perspectives, different visions, and diverse backgrounds to put these good ideas into place as soon as possible, as well as educating managers on the benefits of a diverse workforce. So those are my recommendations for MGB. Thank you for listening to my presentation.